Hello, good morning, and welcome to our Read to Me story time. I'm Miss Nancy Valdivia, one of the librarians here for Palm Springs Public Library, and you see my little critters that I have in my hands today. That I introduced you to two new puppets that I have. A nice big frog, ooh, and a little teeny tiny tree frog. This is a finger puppet, and this of course is a hand puppet. You want to say good morning? Good morning! Now, just in case you forgot to say good morning to all your friends, let's go ahead and sing a song about it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go ahead and sing. You ready to sing with me? All right. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. There's Michael and Matthew, Mason, Christina, Sophia, and Justin. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. There's Izzy. Hi, Izzy. And Harmony. And Cora. And John. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right. Did you like that? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, let's try another song. Remember I showed you the song, 5 Green Speckled Frogs? Well, today we'll do 3 green speckled frogs. And remember I showed you a puppet that I had that changed from a tadpole into a frog? Let's grab that one. Go ahead and use 3 frogs. Ooh. Don't often get a chance to handle 3 frogs. But here we go. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Ew. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. Gloop, gloop. Ooh, 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, so long, where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. Gloop, gloop. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bug. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were no green speckled frogs. Isn't that fun? Seeing them jump, jump, jump. That's what they do. They jump, jump, jump. All right. I would like to share with you again, and a reminder that today is a very special day because we are in partnership today with Think Together. Today we are celebrating Jumpstart. Read for the record. And so I will be reading with you today a story, a very special story titled Evelyn Del Rey is Moving Away. All right, so you ready? Let's get started. This book is written by Meg Medina, and just an FYI, it's a Newbery medalist. And it's illustrated by Sonia Sanchez. Evelyn Del Rey is moving away. And we read this book to you with permissions by Candlewick Press. Oh, look at this. They live in apartments, in apartment buildings. And look, you can see a little dolly on a basket that goes to and fro from 2 neighbors, 2 friends. Evelyn Del Rey is my mejor amiga. my numero uno best friend. Come play, Daniela, she says, just like she always does. Just like today is any other day. Oh, she's got a little toy with her. Or no, she's actually got a little pet. This pet might be a gerbil or a hamster. Kind of hard to tell, but oh, she gets to hold it. And you can see right here on the dresser is a little cage for her pet. And you can see in the window across the way on the other apartment building is her friend. So I bundle up and cross the street. A big truck, its mouth wide open, is parked at the curb, ready to gobble up Evelyn's mirror with the stickers around the edge, her easel for painting on a rainy days, and the sofa that we both bounce on to get to the moon. Wow, have you ever moved away before? You take a lot of things with you when you move, don't you? There's the painting easel. There's the mirror with the stickers. Can you find the sofa where they jump to the moon? Good eye, good eye. I know you'd find it. She is waiting for me inside the iron doors. Then we climb the steps, 2 at a time, 1, 2, just like we always do. Look at those smiles on those faces. Climbing 2 stairs at a time, that's a good exercise. We sneak past grouchy Mr. Miller's door and wave to Mr. Sue, who's feeding pigeons from the hall window. Senora Flores gives us each a cookie and says, "It's the big day," when we walk by. Ooh, a neighbor who gives you cookies. That is great and fun. Are you that kind of a neighbor? Do you give cookies too? Our apartments are almost twins, just like us. And that's why I already knew all the good places for hide and seek. And the spot behind the heater where we keep our special finds. Ooh, do you spy the heater in the picture? Good job, very good. It's right in the middle here. Do you have a secret place where you put your special treasures and finds? That can be kind of fun, right? But the walls in Evelyn's room are sunny yellow, while mine are pink like cotton candy. And I live with my mommy and a hamster, and she has a mommy, a puppy, and a cat. We are mostly the same, just like our apartments. But not after today. Can you spy the cat? Can you find the cat? Where is that cat? Do you hear it? Did you find it? Good job, good job. It's right up there. Good eye. You must have had some breakfast this morning. Very good. Do you remember that line that I showed you before, at the beginning? you see how the dolly travels from one end in a basket all the way to the next? That's great thinking power, huh? Between friends to share. We find a still empty box near the door, and in no time I am a bus driver steering us all over the city. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Beep, beep. We play until the tables that were bus stops are gone, and the beds that were skyscrapers have vanished too. And when we look around, everything has disappeared except us. Soon, the truck outside rumbles off. And there is a knock on the door. Hide, we say, giggling, just like we always do. But our mothers see us before we can slip away. Time to go, Mommy says. You see the two mommies? Evelyn and I hold hands in that wide, empty space. We lean back and start to spin in circles. Faster, faster, faster! Until everything is a blur around us. Our fingers slip, but we don't let go until we wobble to the floor. Oh, we can talk every day after school, I tell her, though the world is still whirling. And you can visit me this summer, she says, and spend the night. Oh, that sounds like some great plans, doesn't it? But I know that tomorrow everything will be different. Evelyn will be in a new home that doesn't match mine. And before we leave, I spot something in the corner, left behind in the dust. It's the last of Evelyn's sparkly stickers. Oh, we go downstairs and I press a heart on her cheek to seal our promise. Beck, beck. Then she does mine just the same. Beak, beak. Ooh, sparkly stickers on your cheeks. What fun, what fun. Can you tell what shapes they are? Yes, one is a red heart, and the other, it's an insect, actually, not a shape, an insect, a butterfly, a blue, lovely butterfly. What fun. Oh, and we say, patata! Well, Mommy takes a photo. We do our secret handshake one more time. And then Evelyn hugs me hard. Oh, if you're near somebody, give them a hug. Everybody can use a hug today. A great big hug. A bear hug. Evelyn Del Rey is moving away, so she won't be right here anymore. Mommy says not to be sad, that we will both make new friends. But when Evelyn waves one last time, the stickers still on her cheeks, I know she will always be my first mejor amiga, my número uno best friend. The one I will always know by heart. Oh, can you see how the little girl has grown up? And she has her treasure box. Remember we collected treasures? And she's reading a letter from Evelyn Del Rey, her friend. Isn't that a great story? What a beautiful story. That is the end of that. Let's give that story a round of applause. I enjoyed reading this story so much. What a beautiful friendship, right? Oh, from little girls to grown-ups, they're still friends. Isn't that amazing? Evelyn Del Rey is moving away, a Newbery medalist, written by Meg Medina and illustrated by Sonia Sanchez. All right! I love the pictures too. Oh, they were beautiful and colorful and spot on of a little neighborhood with apartment buildings. Let's go ahead and continue with some puppets that I have. This is a hand puppet that I have. And I thought we'd sing about 1, 2, 3 goofy looking spiders. Now it's like the itsy bitsy spider, but we'll stop a little bit because we'll be counting spiders. So we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Arañas. That's the word spider in Spanish. Let's get started. The first little spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed that spider out. Out came the sun and it dried up all the rain. And the second little spider pop, tried going up the spout again. The second little spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Ah! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the second little spider stayed right there, right there. The third little spider went up the water spout. Hey, look at me! Whee! Down came the rain, and washed the spider out. Ah! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the third little spider stayed right where he is at. He's at. He's at. He's at. He's at. Ah! spiders are very simple to make. It's 2 black pom-poms, a black pipe cleaner you cut up for legs, because they have 8 legs, 2 Google eyes, and some red felt that you cut into a circle, and a bright red pom-pom on top, or colored pom-pom, depending on what color your spider's hat is going to be. But they're so cute. Don't you see that? Something you could do at home. All right, now, last week I introduced to you another one of my night critter friends. That is a, what kind of animal is this? Do you know? Do you remember? What kind is it? What kind are you? He's very shy. What? Oh, he's a little baby raccoon. But he doesn't have a name. Do you want a name? What kind of name, boys and girls, can we give our little baby raccoon? One of the night critters that I shared with you for this month. If you have an idea, please let me know. You can send me an email or make a comment on Facebook or YouTube. He is so cute, isn't he? Now, remember, I also shared with you another night critter from the owl family. Look at this. This was another one of my little critters that needed a name as well. And we found out that his name is Alistair. You say hello, Alistair? Hi! Alistair the owl. We will share him with you later on too. Isn't he cute? So cute. Another night critter. All right, now I have another spider, but this is a hand puppet spider, and you can use your fingers to go up and down and all around because he's a hand puppet. So let's do spider on the floor. You ready? You ready? So I have to put him on the floor first. I will actually put him on my lap, okay? There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Ooh. Who can ask for anything more? There's a spider on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Ooh. Now the spider's on my leg, on my legs. Now the spider's on my legs, on my legs. Oh, let him in this trays. I got spiders on my legs. Ah! There's a spider on my leg, on my leg. Now the spider's on my stomach, on my stomach. Ooh. There's a spider on my stomach, on my stomach. Ooh. Oh, I feel like a big old stomach. I got a spider on my stomach. I got a spider on my stomach, on my stomach. Ah! The spider's on my neck, on my neck. Ooh. Spiders on my neck, on my neck. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna be a wreck because there's a spider on my neck. There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. Ah! The spider's on my face, on my face. Ah! The spider's on my face, on my face. Oh! I'm gonna be on the screen because there's a spider on my face. There's a spider on my face, on my face. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Ooh. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Ooh. I wish I were dead. Ooh. There's a spider on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. But he jumps up. Spider on the floor, on the floor. Ooh. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Ooh. Wasn't that funny and fun? All right, let's go ahead and read another story. Now, at the end of this week, on Saturday, we're going to be celebrating a holiday for families, right? But we're going to celebrate it safely. But I thought I'd share with you a very funny story called The Hallo-Wiener by Dave Pilkey. And we read this book to you with permission by Scholastic Incorporated. Hallo There once was a dog named Oscar, who was half a dog tall and 1.5 dogs long. Because of his unusual shape and size, all the other dogs made fun of him. Wiener dog, wiener dog, they called him. And Oscar did not like it one bit. Wiener dog, wiener dog, wiener dog, wiener dog. Oh, poor Oscar. Look how sad he looks. That's not very nice, is it, boys and girls? Oscar's mother was no help either. Every morning when the dogs walked off to obedience school, Oscar's mother stood in the front yard, waving and calling out, "Farewell, my little Vienna sausage! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!" Oh. And the other dogs laughed and laughed. You sausage. Look at his face now. Can you make that kind of a face when you're embarrassed? You roll your eyes. Oh, by the way, let's count how many mean-looking dogs there are right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Show me the number 4. Come on, wiggle those fingers. Very good, very good. Exercise now, exercise. That's important. But you know what else we have in our picture today? We have 2, what are they? You got it, they're 2 cats. One cat is the color orange, and the second cat is what color? What color is this one? You got it, yellow. 2 cats. They're also laughing too. There they are right there. They're making faces in the window. Looks like they're at school right now. Most of the time, Oscar was upset by all this, but not today. Today was Halloween, and Oscar was thinking about other things. All day long at obedience school, Oscar daydreamed about Halloween night, trick-or-treats, and scary costumes. Look at the poodle. She's pointing out the window because those crazy cats are making faces. When Oscar got home, he dashed upstairs to start working on his scary Halloween costume. But when he got to his room, a surprise was waiting for him. Ooh, a surprise. I wonder what And guess who was supposed to fit in the middle? Who? Yeah, you guessed it, Oscar. Mom takes a picture. Smile! Oscar did not want to hurt his mother's feelings, so he decided to wear the silly costume. That's very nice, isn't it? It's called good manners. That night, all the dogs on the block gathered to show off their costumes. Mommy! Mommy! And this one here is a dog catcher. Oh, as they showed off their costumes, everyone was looking quite scary. Then Oscar showed up looking quite frank. He looks really cute though, doesn't he? And look how he's holding his trick-or-treat bag by his tail. When the dogs saw Oscar in his silly costume, they howled with laughter. Look at Oscar, they cried. He really is a wiener dog. And poor Oscar was so embarrassed. Wiener dog, wiener dog, wiener dog, wiener dog. Laughed the other dogs as they ran off to go trick-or-treating. Oscar tried to keep up with the dogs, but his silly costume kept slowing him down. Wiener dog, wiener dog. All night long, the other dogs hounded every treat. Give me some. They could get their paws on. And so, by the time Oscar got to each house, there were no treats left. Now, boys and girls, when you go trick-or-treating and you've got neighbors that are giving out treats, do you take so much and many candies that there's nothing left for anyone else? Do you do that, boys and girls? Now think about it. Do you do that? You're right. No, you don't do that. You don't do that at all. That's called bad manners, isn't it? Bad manners. Womp, 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 womp. Thumbs down. Oh, poor Oscar. Soon, trick-or-treating was over, and the dogs walked past a spooky graveyard. Suddenly, a horrible hissing sound filled the air. The dogs stopped dead in their tracks. Then, out of the graveyard rose a ghastly monster. The dogs screamed for their lives. They dropped their treats and jumped into a nearby pond. Oh my goodness, can you see the ghastly monster? Oh, 2 arms, a pumpkin head, and he's huge. Oh no! Oh, the monster moves closer dogs. The monster jumped up and down. Ah, yee, ow, ha, 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 yee, ah. Somebody save us! Shrieked the dogs. You see them there? They're in the lake. Oh my goodness, who can save them, boys and girls? Could it be you? Could it be somebody else? Think, who can save these dogs from the ghastly monster? Who? Think, use brain power. Come on, think, tell me. What, who? Huh? Yeah. You think? You think you're brave enough? Let's find out. What do you know? You were right. Look. And just then somebody showed up. It was, you remember his name? Oscar. Good job. Because Oscar was so short, he saw something that the other dogs had not seen. Brr, brr, that's no monster, brr, cried Oscar. And with a loud bark, Oscar waddled to the rescue. Can you see what Oscar sees? Oh, 2 paws and a tail. Ooh, Oscar waddled to the rescue. Oscar chomped and tugged with all his might. And there, standing in the moonlight, were a couple of ornery cats. Meow! 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 Help! Meow! 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 Cried the cat. Meow! We're being attacked by a giant frankfurter! Meow! 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 And they ran off, screaming through the graveyard. The dogs in the pond had seen the whole thing, and now it was their turn to be embarrassed. What? We've been chased into a pond by a couple of cats? Oh, no. But Oscar was a true friend, and he leaped into the water and swam out to the dogs. Oscar's silly costume made a wonderful life raft, and the dogs climbed up. All aboard! Oscar called, and he dog paddled back to shore. Can you help him to dog paddle? There you go. He's got lots of friends and they're heavy. Come on, help him. There you go. Good job, good job. When they got back to dry land, all the dogs shared their Halloween treats with Oscar. Here you go, Oscar. Yeah, drink some of mine. Here you go. Thank you, thanks. Because Oscar had been so brave, the dogs changed his nickname from Wiener Dog to Hero Savage. Woohoo! And from that night on, nobody ever made fun of Oscar again. Ah, that's great. Happy Halloween! Woohoo! And that is the end of that. The Hallo-Wiener by Dave Pilkey. Alright, boys and girls, this is where I go ahead and change a little bit, and just go ahead and hang on a little bit while I read another story. But this story will be read to you in Spanish, but just a very quick information about our craft along program still continues for the rest of this month. And this is the craft that we made. You can view the video on October 13th, our calendar. Go to our website, www.palmspringslibrary.org, and check out the library event calendar. And on October 13th is the video to help you, to show you how to make this, but also go ahead and make an appointment to pick up your scarecrow. And we have other craft along crafts on the website as well. You can go ahead and view those and make an appointment to pick up those projects too, okay? All right. So now I'm going to read this story, which is in partnership with Think Together. But I'm going to read this in Spanish, okay? Hola, quiero compartir esta cuenta contigo. Estamos en conjunto con un programa que se llama Piensa Juntos, y hoy es la celebración de Jumpstart Read for the Record, okay? Y el cuento que tenemos para ustedes hoy es Evelyn Del Rey se muda, y está escrito por Meg Medina y traducción de Teresa Laura y ilustrada por Sonia Sánchez. Entonces voy a leerse el libro en español. Evelyn Del Rey se muda. Tenemos permiso para leer este cuento por medio de Candlewick Press. Aquí tenemos 2 apartamentos, edificios y 2 niñas jugando con una muñeca. Evelyn Del Rey es mi mejor amiga, la número 1. Daniela ven a jugar, dice como siempre. Como si el día de hoy fuese un día como los demás. Mira, tiene una mascota la niña, Daniela. Un chiquitito animalito. Así que me abrigo bien y cruzo de la calle. Junto a la cerca está estacionado un camión grande con la bocada abierta, lista para encubrir el espejo decorado con pegatinas de Evelyn, el caballete que se usa para pintar los días de lluvia y el sofá donde saltamos para alcanzar a la luna. Cuando uno se mueve hay muchas cosas que mover, ¿verdad? Muchas cosas que llevar. Elena me espera detrás de la puerta de hierro. Entonces subimos los escalones de 2 en 2, como siempre. Bien felices también. Juntas de la mano. Pasamos corriendo delante de la puerta del gruñón señor Miller. Aquí está hoy. Y saludamos al señor Su, que está dando de comer a los palomas desde la ventana del pasillo. La señora Flores nos da una galletita a cada una y dice, hoy es un día especial. Cuando llegamos a su puerta. Ay, qué lindo. Una vecina que da galletas. Qué rico, ¿verdad? Nuestros apartamentos son casi iguales como nosotros. Por eso conozco bien todos los rincones donde esconderse y el lugar detrás del calentador donde guardamos nuestros tesoros. ¿Lo ves aquí? Muy bien, perfecto. Pero las paredes del cuarto de Evelyn son de color amarillo, radiante, mientras que las de mi cuarto son rosadas, como el algodón de azúcar. Y yo vivo con mi mami y un hámster. Y ella tiene una mami, una papi y un gato. A ver, ¿dónde está el gato? Fíjate bien, ¿lo puedes encontrar? Muy bien, muy bien. Ahí está. Miau, 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 miau. Encontramos vemos un caja vacía cerca de la puerta. En un instante soy una conductora del autobús que recorre toda la ciudad. Ándale, vámonos, métanse, siéntanse, ¡ay, adelante! Las ruedas del bus van alrededor, round and round, round and round. Oh my goodness, jugamos hasta que las mesas que eran las paredes desaparecen y las camas que eran rascacielos desaparecen también. Cuando miramos a nuestro alrededor, todo ha desaparecido excepto nosotros. Pronto el camión se aleja rugiendo y alguien toca a la puerta. A esconderse, decimos riéndonos como siempre, pero nuestras mamás nos ven antes de que podamos escabullirnos. Ya es hora de irnos, dice mami. Evelyn y yo nos agarramos de las manos y ese espacio ancho y vacío. Nos echamos hacia atrás y comenzamos a dar vueltas en círculo más y más rápido y todo a nuestro alrededor se nubla. Nuestros dedos se deslizan, pero no nos saltemos hasta que tambaleando nos caemos al piso. Podemos hablar todos los días después de la escuela, le digo, aunque el mundo no para de girar a nuestro alrededor. Y tú puedes visitarme este verano, dice ella, y quédate a dormir. Ay, qué bonito suena todo eso, ¿verdad? Pero yo sé que mañana todo será diferente. Evelyn estará en una casa nueva que no se parece a la mía. Antes de irnos veo algo que ha quedado olvidado en un rincón por viento. Es una de las pegatinas cintilantes de Evelyn. Salimos a la calle y yo estampo un corazón en su mejilla para sellar nuestra promesa. Y ella hace igual conmigo. ¿Ves? Una forma es un corazón rojo y otro es un insecto, una mariposa azul. Qué bonito, ¿verdad? Ay, mira nomás. Ay, qué bonito. Decimos patata mientras mami nos toma una foto. Una vez más nos damos nuestro apretón de mano secreto. Y entonces Evelyn me abraza fuertemente. Si estás cerca de tu amigo, o mamá, o papá, o tu hermano o hermana, dale un buen abrazo. Ándale, ándale. Evelyn Del Rey se muda. Ya no estará aquí más. Mami me dice que no me ponga triste, que ambos haremos nuevas amigas. Pero cuando Evelyn se despide por última vez, adiós, adiós, las pegatinas aún en sus mejillas, sé que ella siempre será mi primer y mejor amiga, la número 1. La que siempre conoceré como a mí misma. Ya ves, la niña ya está crecida, es una adulta y está leyendo una carta escrita por su mejor amiga número 1, Evelyn Del Rey, tomando café. Y ese es el final de este cuento. Evelyn Del Rey se muda, escrito por Meg Medina, traducción de Teresa Laura, ilustrada por Sonia Sánchez. Qué bonito cuento, ¿verdad? Qué bueno tener amigos. Ok, ya vamos a terminar. Quiero recordarles que sí tenemos este siguiente manualidad disponible aquí en la biblioteca. Va a nuestra página www.palmspringslibrary.org. Ahí haces una cita para recoger tu manualidad y hay otras manualidades que son disponibles para recoger, pero tienes que hacer una cita. Este fue hecho el 13 de octubre, entonces ve al calendario de nuestros eventos y ahí puedes ver cómo hacerlo, ¿okay? Y luego hacer tu cita para recogerlo también. Okay. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a very safe Halloween. I want to give you an idea of, with one last song in mind, of looking for costumes that might just be around the house. Bear with me one moment. Change it to my costume. All right. Now, this is something I found around my house, and I think it's very appropriate. I am a Dodger fan, and America loves the Dodgers, World Series champions. So let's sing a song in honor of the Dodgers. Let's go out to the ball game. You ready? You ready? Are you ready to sing with me? Let's do this. There we go. Take me out to the ball game. Out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowds. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. There's root for the Dodgers. If they won the World Series, it's great. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Toss the scarf to me now. I'll toss it back to you. Keep your eye on the scarf as it's floating. Toss and catch. That's what we'll do. Toss the scarf.
Toss that scarf. You have a scarf at home?
I'll toss it back
Or a rag.
to you.
And pretend you're catching it.
Toss, catch, toss.
Remember, the heavier the rag, the faster
That's
it
what
falls.
we'll do.
Take me out to the ball